Hey all, Sean here, back again with another edition of Game On Cards and Collectibles. Today I have a PSA return of 20 cards. Got a 20 card PSA reveal for you guys today. Now this particular order came in about 4 to 5 week turnaround, so they're still humming along pretty well over at PSA. And, no complaints here on my end as far as the bulk service level that I've been using. They're way ahead of schedule, so it's been, overall a pretty good experience as far as turnaround time. As usual, my sub-reveals consist of mainly football and as well as baseball. I've got some UFC typically mixed in, so that's kind of what we've got again today, and I look forward to showing you guys what my grades are. Now, with this particular order, I do have some cards that I'm not expecting, high gem rates with. I have a handful of cards in here that I know have some slight imperfections on, so I'm expecting a handful of 9s, hopefully some 10s as well. My recent experiences with some of the PSA bulk service levels, hopefully we can avoid some of those 7s and 8s that I've been plagued with here recently. And once again, I did want to thank everybody and appreciate your time you spend with me. Hopefully you enjoy the videos. If you do, please like and subscribe. Also, any of my channel viewers or subscribers, within 24 hours of the video posting, I do offer most of my cards that are not for my PC. I do offer those for sale, and I do offer those to you exclusively first before I list them on any of the selling platforms. And once again, I just wanted to reiterate, as I do on most of my recordings, that all of these are blind reveals. I don't go on PSA's website, and I'm able to resist the temptation to look at my grades in advance. So when I'm seeing them here, you're seeing them for the first time as well. All right, so let's see what we've got here. We've got 2 boxes, should be probably, I'm guessing, 10 in each box maybe. I really appreciate, one of the things about PSA is the boxes actually come in handy a lot. I use them for, getting cards prepped for grading. I end up using them quite a bit for my own personal use, as well as, use them for shipping and things. So that actually is a nice little benefit that I do appreciate with PSA. Oh, there's actually only 1 in that package. All the other 19 must be in the other one here. All right, we should have... Yep. All right, so let's go ahead and get these organized. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I appreciate your support. If you've been here a while, you'll probably know that most of my cards are what we consider on the low end scale. So I do a lot of, cards that are in like the $25 to $50 kind of price range as far as the cost of the card, adding in the grading fee. Majority of my cards, I'd say 80+% are under that $50 mark, and that's kind of where I want to keep costs and price ranges, because I think that's where most of us are get the most benefit from this channel. All right, so let's get down to it. Let's see what we got first. Now, up first is a Dallas Goddard. This is a rated rookie holo from 2018, Donruss Optic. Thought this card looked really sharp, and it comes back a 9. Okay. Little disappointed on that. I'm not sure what there might be a little bit off centering. I thought the centering looked good though, so I'm not sure what they found on that one, but I expected a little bit higher grade on that one. This is a Monroe St. Brown. This is numbered to 1269, a Panini Instant. Thought this one looked pretty well. You can tell on the back it does have a little left-right centering issue, so that might take this one down a little bit. Yep, came back a 9. Not too surprised on that, but he is a really good wide receiver for an up-and-coming Detroit team, and should be good things to come from that. Next up, we have a Jamar Chase. This is his rated rookie Donruss Canvas edition. And this one comes back a 8. Ooh. Wow, the biggest problem usually with the Donruss is the left to right centering, and I thought this one looked good. This one had great centering. Now the canvas can be a little tricky because it has that, I don't know, not felt feel, but it has, well, like a canvas type feel. So maybe that they found something on the surface there. Next up, we have a T. Higgins rookie from 2020 Prism. I think this is one of the colored parallels. Thought this one looked well centered, looked sharp, and it comes back a 9. Okay. Again, centering looked good. That's one of the biggest issues with these Prism cards. It does look like, now that I'm looking at it closer, the top to bottom is about 60-40. So that's probably where they got me on that. All right, next up for the PC, we've got an Alshon Jeffrey rookie. This one I've had for probably 10 years now, and it's a variation of the flagship 2012 Topps, and it comes back a 9. Not too surprised. I think this one had a little bit of corner wear or corner issue, so I'm fine with the 9s for my PC, and just glad to have it. All right, and next up we have a Jonathan Taves. This is a 2012 Hart Memorial Trophy Award winner. And this one comes back a 8. Well, that's what I should get for sending in a purely black, all black card. This one got a tough grade. It's really sharp looking card, serial number to 999. So, well, there's that. And next up, we have a rookie of Khalil Herbert. This is a 2021 Donruss Optic. Thought this one looked really sharp. This is one of the few I expected to get a 10 on. And it comes back a 9. Ouch. Man, I thought this one looked really good. This is the blue scope, the surface, the centering, which is normally an issue, I thought looked really good. Darn, this was one of the ones I really hoped. Getting some tough grades today. Definitely getting some tough grades. So next up, we have a Panini Instant Bruce Buffer Expressionist. This is from the Expressionist set that I picked up. This was one of the few that I thought looked, grade worthy. Probably a 9. There's a lot of black, a lot of centering issues. So kind of thinking this one's I pre-graded this one at a 9. Number to 554. I think it was one of Bruce Buffer's first cards, actually. It came out early last year. And it comes back a 7. Wow. Oh, PSA, you're killing me today. What is the deal? So I knew this one didn't have perfect centering. Maybe a little bit of edge, but man, a 7. Wow, I must have really missed something on this one because I thought it looked the best out of all the cards in that set. So that tells you something. I would be careful on the Panini Instant cards. They just don't seem to be very good quality. And next up, we have a Tua rookie. This is from 2020 Panini Football Absolute. And it came back a 10. All right, we finally got a gem. Yeah, I thought this one looked really good. Now, these are tough, actually, to get graded well. The good news is the print quality on these were pretty good for this year. So I've got, the Joe Burrow sitting here as well. And, yeah. Glad to see that one got a 10. All right, next up, we have a Kayla Harrison. This is from 2012 Judo. This is the U.S. Olympic team card. This is considered her rookie card. This is the gold emblemed, and it comes back an 8. Yeah, these are getting tough grades. I pre-graded it at a 9 because I just thought that, the quality of these cards were a little suspect, and, just based on what I've seen, and I've had graded these in the past. They're just tough to get graded. So I pre-graded it at a 9, came back an 8. That's a little unfortunate, but still a pretty big collector of her cards. All right, so next up I picked up several of these Sandlock cards. They were in a top set. So I picked up some of these. The Timmy Timmons look pretty good, so I thought I'd send this one in for grading. I pre-graded it at a 9. and it comes back an 8. All right, so I got to just, whatever I think it's going to get, I just got to go one lower. That's the key. But, this one was well-centered. I thought the surface overall looked pretty good. It had a little bit of edge wear, but that's, I guess, what they got me on this one. That's too bad because I thought this one looked pretty good. And actually in a 9 and even in a 10, these actually have a pretty high value because this was such a great movie, one of the best all-time sports movies, in my opinion, baseball movies in particular, and has a lot of fanfare in the hearts of many. All right, so hopefully we can get some 10s here. We're due. We've got a Reed Detmers. I think this is the Sapphire one. I picked this up on COMC last year. Thought this one looked really sharp. Wanted to send it in, pre-graded it a 10, and it comes back a 9. Well, that's about what I'm expecting here today, so that's par for the course. So again, there's a slight, I guess, off-center left to right, but maybe top to bottom, maybe I'm off on the centering on this one as well. I think with my grading recently, I might just need to bust out the centering tool and double check these centerings because that's probably where they're getting me because the corners, the edges, the surface all look perfect on these. All right, so next up, I believe it's another Reed Detmers. Yep, this should be the Sparkle. I pre-graded this one at a 10 too, so I guess I'm probably going to get a 9 at this point. Been a tough go of it today. Hey, all right. We've got the Sparkle Refractor as a 10. I think these were short printed. Don't quote me on that, but, as a rookie last year, he had a no-hitter. I'm pretty high on him. Pitching doesn't get a lot of love in the hobby unless you're like Nolan Ryan, but, Sandy Koufax or something like that, but happy that one came back as a gem. Next up, we have a Christopher Morel. This is been picking up a lot of his cards. I'm really high on him. It doesn't, little bias as a Cub fan as well, but just love the way this guy plays baseball. And it came back at 10. That's awesome. This is the Mega Box Chrome from Bowman, his Bowman Draft 2021. So, all right, we've gotten a few here, so that's good to see. And next we have a Isaac Paredes, and this is one of his refractors, number to 399, Topps Chrome. I think this is the pink refractor. And it comes back a 9. Yeah, I had this one graded. I was a 50-50 on a 9 or a 10 on this one. I just thought it had some print lines on the back, and the centering is slightly off, maybe 55-45. So with those two things, you really can't have two imperfections and expect to get a 10. So not too surprised on that one. Next up, this is one I pre-graded at a 9 because it has a ballpoint pen-sized hole right on the back of it. So as much as I would love this Tampa Bay Rays parallel Independence Day parallel number to 76. Much I'd love to have it at 10. It's going to be a 9 or lower. Oh, and it comes back at 10. That's crazy. I don't know what you don't know what you're going to get. So this is technically not a Wander Franco rookie card, but with it being his rookie year and it has him primarily on the cover, that's the one that it's unofficially a Wander Franco rookie card. And so PSA, so ballpoint pen size hole in the back, good, centering bad, got it. All joking aside, we have a Cal Raleigh. This is the Topps. This is the 3D. No, this is the Chrome Refractor. Okay, and it came back at 10. That's great. All right, we're on a roll now. Whew, I was getting worried there. Sharp card, had a great rookie season. Expect high things out of this team, and he's one of the young talents there. So that's great to see that one came back a gem. And next up, we have a 1987 version or insert of the Spencer Torkelson rookie card. High on him and that Detroit young team, as I've mentioned in prior videos. So I've been picking up some of his cards. And this one also comes back at 10. That's awesome. Yeah, sharp-looking card. I love this 87. That was the first year as a kid I started, collecting and buying cards. So that 87 and 2012 are my two big years as a collector that I appreciate and look for cards associated to those 2 years. And next up, we have a Nick Chubb. This is a rated rookie. He's been playing really kind of under the radar, but having really good career. One of the better running backs in the NFL. This is his optic rookie, and it comes back a 9. Okay, well, a 9 really doesn't do you much good as far as value. Kind of similar price as what it's going for grading fee wise. So not much there, but nice looking card. Not sure. I don't remember having any issues with this card, so not sure what they got me on here. Again, I'll stress this again, PSA, we need grading reports. We need to know why and how our cards grade the way they do, so hopefully that's something you're working on. And wrapping things up, we have a 2002 NFL Showdown. This is Drew Brees, and I have a few of these actually. One I've graded, couple I've graded, one I've sent in. This was a game that kind of like a TCG game. All right, and it comes back an 8. Ooh, it is the foil version, which, is a nice little parallel. But, yeah, I pre-graded this one at a 9, so I guess, it's probably going to get an 8. So, but, yeah, these were Wizards of the Coast came out with these, and they were kind of like a TCG version of football cards. So, and it's kind of like his unofficial rookie year, too, so that's kind of nice, but too bad it didn't come back as high of a grade as I had hoped. But overall, mixed reviews on this one. Got a few nice 10s, but got some 8s, and a 7, which are just bonkers to get those at when you're talking about ultra modern cards. But nonetheless, I appreciate everybody spending some time with me today. Hope you all have a great day, and we'll see you again real soon. Take care, everybody.